Hey everybody, I'm Sandy Gard. As promised, today is part one of the Energy Protection Toolkit for those in recovery. Today I'm discussing part one, which is the energy audit, knowing your baseline energy and navigating from there. Stay tuned.
In recovery, you're learning to live without the substances or behaviors that once masked your natural energy patterns. Now comes the beautiful, challenging work of discovering who you really are underneath it all. Your authentic energy is waiting to be your new compass. For so long, your energy was artificially managed, stimulated, numbed, or altered. Now you're feeling everything in its raw form. Those ups and downs, they may not be something to fix so much as a form of information. They're your body and spirit learning to communicate with you again. Your baseline isn't what you remember from before your addiction, and it's not what you felt during active use. It's something entirely new. Your recovered self discovering its natural rhythm. Be patient with this process. Your authentic energy pattern is emerging day by day. Start simple. Several times a day, pause and ask, how am I feeling right now? Notice without trying to change anything. Are you restless, tired, anxious, maybe peaceful? In early recovery, energy can feel chaotic, and that's completely normal. Track what supports your recovery energy. For example, which foods leave you feeling stable versus shaky? Does morning meditation ground you, or does movement work better? How do different people affect your energy? Some relationships may have been tied to your addiction. Notice how your body responds now. Pay special attention to your vulnerable times. Is 4 p.m. when cravings hit? Do Sunday evenings feel heavy? These aren't weaknesses. They are your energy map showing you where you need extra support and self care. Your energy is now your sobriety ally. That sudden drain might be your body saying, slow down, before you reach for old coping mechanisms. Restlessness could be calling for healthy movement instead of unhealthy escape. Anxiety might signal that you need connection, not isolation. In active addiction, you overrode these signals. In recovery, they become your teachers. Low energy isn't necessarily something to push through. It may be your system asking for rest, nutrition, or emotional support. Consider that high anxiety isn't something to numb, it's information about what your soul might need. Notice the difference between recovery fatigue and soul weariness. Recovery fatigue comes from healing and is temporary. Soul weariness comes from living out of alignment with your values. That's the energy pattern that needs attention. How about designing your days around your energy patterns and recovery needs? If mornings are your strongest time, use them for the work that matters most. If evenings feel vulnerable, build in extra structure and support. Your schedule becomes a tool for sobriety, not just productivity. We can create energy practices that serve our recovery. Morning check ins with ourselves, midday connection with support networks, and space to allow for evening gratitude or reflection. These aren't just self care practices, they're forms of relapse prevention through authentic living. It's not about managing energy to optimize performance. You're learning to live as your authentic self, the person who was always there underneath the addiction, waiting to emerge. Your energy in recovery is sacred. It's the voice of your true self, finally free to guide you. Trust it and honor it. Let it show you the way to a life that doesn't need escaping from, a life worth fully experiencing. You are worthy of a life lived from your own authentic energy. I encourage you to start listening today. If you want me to coach you, feel free to use this coupon to meet me online and see if we're a good fit. And by the way, the special pricing on my reduce harm sessions is closing out in a few days. So I encourage you to get in on that really soon. Stay tuned for part 2 in this series coming in a couple of days. Hope to see you there. Thanks so much.